Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. Welcome to your you versus them reading. We will look at what's going on between you and another party. We're going to see the past, the present, and the future, and what's going on in the shared energy and the connection, okay? This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Also, check your Venus too. It's also for Venus placement. Anytime you get a love reading, make sure to check your Venus placement. And cross-watch, if you're watching, the message might actually be for you. All right, let's jump in. Let's look at where you're at in the past, Gemini. So many flips. Ace of Voices. Okay. Let's look where they're at. Three of Materials. And let's look at the shared energy and the connection in the past. The Hermit. Okay, I'm going to pull some oracles while we talk about, oh wait, something else flipped. There's a card upside down, Seven of Inspiration. Okay, I'm not sure which side it flipped on, we'll leave that at the top. Because actually, so the Seven of Inspiration, Spirit's funny. The Ace of Voices came out in reverse, and I don't like to read reverse. However, when I hear it or feel I should, I do, and I was second guessing it, going, okay, don't say that. Okay, hold on, I'm not ready. And then the Seven of Inspiration comes out in reverse. So I think I need to not, that was maybe more for me, not push away what I know and I feel and speak on what I see. Okay, clarify the Ace of Voices in the past with Gemini. Trust, give your relationship a chance. Okay, this more feels about the who's to come. Just clarify on their side, codependency, clarify the Hermit, and the shared energy in the past. All right, let's jump in. Okay, Ace of Voices, trust, playfulness. Let me grab one more card. Okay, I wanted to see if you were actually in a current relationship, and I feel like yes you are, but there's a power struggle and it's kind of tearing you apart. Maybe something's eating at you, something's gnawing at you. You're not happy, is what it feels like. You're not happy. There could be some deception in this relationship. That's on your side. We're still in the past, okay? Not letting it go. Still, there's new energy that wants to come in, because the trust and the give your relationship a chance, I feel like it's what you need to know for your next relationship. To don't let the suffering, the burdens, or whatever's going on with you right now affect your next relationship. However, I think you're still stuck in a relationship and you can't get out yet because the ace hasn't flipped around. There's that pause, that period in between before the new beginning comes in. So on their side, we've got the Three of Materials and the codependency. Oh. That kind of feels like why you're staying, though. Let me grab one more card. Not four. The devil popped up. Okay, those four, I'm not going to touch it. But however, the devil can signify codependency. So that's yeah. Wait 1 second before I jump in. Queen of Emotions. Okay, whatever they're doing, you're affecting your emotions. So if there's some manipulation, if they're really in their shadow, if you don't trust them, but they turn around and flip it on you, like you can't, like I can't trust you, but you're not doing anything wrong. They're actually the ones that can't be trusted, but they make you feel like the guilty party. Okay, so that could be why you're staying. A lot of flipping the scripts. Maybe they're making you feel like you're crazy. There are some codependent patterns that need to be broke free. You're so wrapped around their energy, like you guys are one, according to how you feel. I don't think you know how to be without them. Okay. Shared energy. The Hermit, love yourself first, playfulness, worth waiting for. The worth waiting for, I think, is the angel's way of telling you to hang on. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That, remember I said this was almost like advice for the next one, that give relationship a chance and trust. It's like, hold on just a little while longer. I almost feel like it on their side. It's like they need to know you're going to break free at some point. Wow, wow, there's a lot of separation energy going on in all these reads. I'm like waiting for some like divine love, and there's like only been showing up in one of the readings so far, and I'm like, everybody's like splitting up. What's happening? This is the past though, okay? So we're not even at where you're at now, okay? Okay, so there could have been a split here, and this caused you to go within, kind of reconnect with yourself. That could be the period in between the ace goes upside down, the ace goes upward, of rediscovering yourself, connecting with what makes you happy. Not so much I'm doing everything that they want to do, I'm doing what makes me happy, and now maybe you have to love yourself first, which you both should be doing in the shared energy. However, it kind of seems like they just moved on to somebody else, and I think that's hard for you to hear. And you're the one who's actually working on loving yourself first, because you're trying to do things the right way, where they're just off to manipulate somebody else. At least that's what it feels like right now. Let me stack these up. So, just because we're outside, it's windy, right? I don't want them to blow away. So, put the crystals on those. Let's jump into the present. Let's see where you're at, Gemini. Knight of Emotions. I like that, because that's like internal balance within you. You realize to get it right with the one you love, you had to get it right with you. Okay? So you're working on yourself. What did it say? Love yourself first. I think you're starting to realize that. I think you acknowledge that. I think you actually know that. Not starting to realize it, because I felt like you were working on it. Okay. This person still wants you back. I think it was hard for them. They might have been the one who ended the relationship. However, they thought that they could get you back. There is some, I'm not sure who ended it, because there is some energy of you standing tall and true. My water, it's okay. I was going to grab it. The wind took it over. As it took my hair everywhere. There is some energy of you standing true in yourself, in beauty, and knowing your power, and knowing your self-love, and reconnecting with yourself first before you move on to anybody else. I think that they're gonna come back. Whoever ended it, I can't tell if they ended you and now, or ended you, wow, they ended it and now they regret it and so they want you back, or if you stood tall and true to you and then you just said, hey, enough is enough, and you broke free. However, they're hurting more than they realize, and they're gonna come back. They're going to try to reconnect, okay? So, this is the reunion card and the shared energy. It's just a matter of time. You might be actually dealing with that right now, but they're definitely coming back to try to make amends. However, that's freaking beautiful. Okay. Wow. I don't take more than 3. Like, me and Spirit know. And sometimes I'm like, okay, fine. I got off the deck, but I feel like that's the whole reading. If I feel it, like, I'll take it. Something made me look at these. We're going to talk about this. This is interesting, okay? I'm going to continue what I was going with here first. But this just clarifies everything I was feeling. I love when Spirit does that. It's really beautiful. So, there is an energy of a reconnection, a reunion. That's what this card is all about, reunion, right? It's happening. It's in the shared energy. So, we're in the present. Whether they've just came back in your life, they're trying to get you back. If they're not there yet, they're going to. This feels like they're trying to win you back. I don't think you're having it. I feel like you're in a really good place. I don't think they like it, and I feel like if they were the one that left you, it does feel that now they regret it, because now they're alone. I don't think they do well alone. It's almost, oh, I'm hearing like scorpionic energy. Maybe some of you are dealing with the Scorpio. These are generals. It's not going to relate to anybody, but it's almost like that stinger, like, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. They're in a little bit of dark of a place. They're hurting. However, you, by not taking them back, standing tall, standing true, right, being that beautiful butterfly that you are, is where you're supposed to be. Here's the perfect proof, because I was like, I didn't feel this is right. I was like, I didn't even set an intention, but we were kind of talking on the shared energy, so we're going to take these as that. Free yourself. Don't take them back. Deception. They haven't changed. It's all manipulation. Pay attention to the red flags. Remember the past. Remember what they did, what they said, how they made you feel. Because it's easy to get swept in that honeymoon stage and go, oh, they have changed, and they show you the good side of them. However, we got 3 cards that basically say, Oh my god. They basically say release your ex. All four. This whole deck has got a whole bunch of like other cards in here. But we got the 4 cards that came out together. All saying, no, hell no, no. Shut the door, lock it, deadbolt, run. This is not the one, okay? Do not accept this love offer. Do not get back together with this one. No, 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 no. Bold, explanation, circle, 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 highlight. No. I don't even need to clarify anymore on the shared energy. That's enough, okay? Enough is enough. Break the vicious cycle. I think you already have. That's why you're 9 of emotions. Don't be tempted by old feelings when it comes up in the present, when they come back, because they might want to come confess their dying love to you. So you're like, nah, dude, I ain't having it no more, no more, no more. I actually feel really good as that's the present energy. Let's look at the future. Okay, let's look on your side, Gemini. The Priestess, okay? I'm gonna put these here to steal some crystals. Perfect. Okay, on their side, in the future, 10 of Voices, Page of Emotions, and in the shared energy, why do I feel I need to go back? We need to go back, we need to go back. Hold on. You know what? We can't. Well, okay. All right. We doing things in force. I guess we're doing things in force today. Wow. That's very... The devil came out. That's very... Oh, and we got... Wow. 4 cards came out again, just like the 4 Oracle. And I was feeling go back, go back, go back. But that was 4 Oracle. I actually didn't pull Oracles on the present situation. So we might... I thought I wrapped it up, but I think the go back was to go back to that. Because look at this. The shared energy, we do have 2 4s. We have the 4 of emotion and the Emperor. The Emperor is 4, and the Majors, that's the 4th. So, we also got the Devil and the Queen of Voices surrounding it. This is the shared connection. Okay. I keep hearing go back, go back, go back. Okay, I'm going to leave these here as the future. Apparently, we're going back into the present. There's still another message there. Because, yeah, I didn't take those 4 as a... and set an intention. Is it your side? There's that shared energy. I think they just came out as confirmation, and I'm feeling a nudge that there's another message that needs to come out in the present. Before we jump into the future, let's not rush ahead. Hold on. And there might just be some still lesson that needs to be learned that you're figuring out. But it's don't rush ahead. I was pulling these cards, and Spirit's like, wait, hold on, there's still another message. So we'll set the intention this time. Present energy on Gemini's side. Right? Do things in the right order. Before we jump into the future, let's stay in the present and figure out where we're at. Okay, present energy on Gemini's side. Chemistry, finances, and career. Okay, we're going to get the other cards out. On their side in the present, heart-to-heart conversations. This is just more clarifying it. Okay. What about the shared energy in the present? I hear you, Spirit. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. But I think also you need to pay attention to the signs and what's going on around you. Not only did it say pay attention to the red flags, but as I had to pull myself back in and not jump ahead, so do you. As I have to pay attention to the signs I'm getting from Spirit, so do you. Because here's the thing, like I said, they're going to come back. It was clear they're going to come back. On their side is the heart-to-heart conversation. They're going to come back. They're going to try to woo you. They're going to make you think they've changed. I don't feel they have. I mean, we had all the deception, the devils, all those no cards, right? I don't feel they've changed. Don't buy it, okay? But with your side, the chemistry and the finances, career. So let's talk about the chemistry. It's easy to get wrapped up in the good times. It's easy to remember them in a good light. It's easy to forget all the hurt and the pain. Okay, don't. It still existed. Don't get swept up in the lies of the blissfulness, because it doesn't, all that's true, and not to take away from it, but you can't forget everything that came with it. It was a cost. To get this, I had to deal with this pain, this mental anguish, this, whatever it is, some kind of abuse, mental, emotional, physical, something. It wasn't worth it. So there was a cost there. So you might get swept away in that heart to heart. However, your real focus needs to be on work, moving forward, What are you going to do next? I really just feel that's the energy. I don't know where my water went. That's the energy of the card. What are you going to do next? Because maybe there could be a thought in your head, well, I was financially stable and secure in this relationship. There were two incomes coming in, or maybe you weren't working, or whatever was going on. However, that may make you also second guess it. You may get wrapped up in the la-la and the goo-goo gaga and the honeymoon, and those feelings are being stirred up within you. And it may be comfortable to go back home, to go back to the familiar, to go back, and you're safe here. However, no, speak your truth. No, nothing's changed, because don't let this be the reason you go back. Finances or career. Don't let that stable energy. Oh, perfect. Fours are coming in, right? Go build your own stability, right? Break free of that stability and become independent. 9 of emotions, okay? Beautiful. And then, oh, we got all the present cards. Okay. It wasn't so much about the cause, but more about what was coming with it. Knowing that you need to address some things before moving forward. Maybe you'll get some clarity and some closure in the conversation, but something needs to be addressed before you move forward, because Spirit brought us back to the present before we jumped into the future. Okay. All right. So I believe there is a message there for you. Let's pull out the oracle and we'll jump in on your side. Express your love. On their side, attraction. That feels new. Let's look on the shared energy. There's the wind. Are my crystals held down? Yep. Okay. Beautiful. Make sure everything's shared energy in the future for both of you. What's to come is what it feels like. Calling in your soulmate. Okay. So it felt new because you've got to express your love on your side with the High Priestess. I think you know what to do regarding this relationship, and you know that you don't need to be in there. It's not the best situation for you. I think you moved on at this point. However, you might meet somebody new, because this feels new, because the attraction feels new, and it feels like we're dealing 4 energies now. Like there's somebody new and you're somebody new. Somebody new comes along. Oh, what did I say? I have those cards stacked up. I can't even see it. Don't let your past. Yeah, somebody new is coming in. Lay that ace upside down. Don't let your past hold you back. That trust in the give relationship a chance. That was the warning of what's to come. That's beautiful, because the express your love to me feels like brand new love. And I don't want you to be held back by limitations of something that happened to you in the past. I don't want you to be so wrapped up in those old feelings of anger, disappointment, frustration with the ex that you take it out on the new one. I feel you need to let that go, dissolve all that, so you can vibrate higher with this new connection. Okay, somebody definitely new is coming in. Like I said, Ace in reverse was in the past. It was just a matter of time. Don't let your past hold you back. On their side, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, that's interesting. Whatever they're doing, they're still up to no good. It's the same cycle, same repetition. They haven't changed, nothing new. Same day, same story. Another day, another story of the same story, just with a new person. They found a new, ooh, wow, that's strong. Do I want to say that? It doesn't have to be this, but I was hearing like they found a new victim. I don't really mean the word victim, just they found somebody else to run their games on, okay? I think karma might bite them in the butt though, because I think that they try to, somebody new comes in, they have this new attraction. This was the new energy on their side in the future. However, the energy I felt on this card was nothing changes, right? They're still going to run their manipulation, their games, whatever they're doing. However, this new person, they thought they could get one over on them. They can't. And I feel like karma's going to bite them in the butt with this. This is in the future. So don't worry about what happened between you and this person, because they're going to get what's coming to them pretty soon, okay? In the shared energy. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, this is mostly you, but it's about them too. Let me make sure I got enough crystals to hold this down. Okay, wow. So calling and your soulmate. Here's what I feel like this. Don't blame the person, your ex. They came into your life for a reason. Maybe teach you some lessons on love, some lessons on self-love, some lessons on self-worth, boundary, whatever it is. They taught you something, okay? So be thankful and grateful for where you were, where you came. You're out of the darkness, you're in a new light, okay? Don't look at that from a negative viewpoint, because you can only learn and grow from it, okay? Because you don't want to repeat the same cycles. That's why they came in, so you could learn something. I'm sure they learned and evolved. I think that's more with the karma, because I actually don't, I'm not too worried about that. I just see two souls coming together, soul contract, this is what we're supposed to do. So that's what it's all about. Don't stay in that negative mindset, hostile, don't hold grudges, let it go. Be grateful and learn something from it. What can I learn from this relationship, okay? Because, right, we don't want to bring that into the next relationship, and you don't want to push the next one away. Okay, and that one came out earlier. I wasn't sure when we were going to touch on it because I didn't set an intention. Okay, we've got 2 4s here. Remember, all of a sudden I was like, 4 Oracle, 4 Tarot, and then we've got the 2 4s. Well, time to get back to that future reading, right? Okay, so now's the time to face your fears. Now's the time you build that stable foundational energy within yourself. Not looking for the external stability. You've built it in yourself. Now that you've got these good, solid, grounded roots, you can build anew, okay? You actually build anew with somebody new. You've got the new love. You've got this new opportunity here. It's up to you to take it, because I felt like you had to take a step back, work on yourself a little bit, get yourself stable and secure. These new roots can lead you to freedom. How you choose to do it is your choice. However, don't forget you've breathed in this new energy of life into you, okay? And there is a new you. Don't get trapped by those old feelings of past, coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and live in that, right? But it's just, you've changed, you've grown. You're not the same person you were when you got in the relationship with that person. Remember that you have been breathed. There's something about breath and breathing in new energy of life. That's what this relationship also helped you with. Breathe in new energy of life, and it nourished you in other ways because you learned some lessons, okay? So now you're really stable, strong. You built your stability internal. I really like that. But it wouldn't have happened without them. This is a shared energy. I felt like this is mostly about you. However, we have to acknowledge their part in it, right? So that's that, okay, I'm still going to be appreciative for this relationship because I grew, I changed, I learned. Okay, yeah, the devil and the queen of voices. It's easy to say, hey, they did this to me, point the finger, I want to be resentful, I want to be angry. This just confirms exactly what I was saying. However, remember, we're going to choose to see the light, be positive, be appreciative, be grateful. I built a strong foundation. I don't want to have it come crashing down and tearing down over anger, bitterness, resentment, stuff like that, right? We don't want that. My stable energy I built within myself could easily come crashing down if I let them win, if they rent space in my head, if I let them get the best of me. No one can make you feel anything. Remember that. Your reaction to somebody, what they say, do, or whatever, is your reaction. You now can choose to have a different reaction. You've grown. That breath of life has been breathed into you. You are a new person. Don't react in those old ways. You broke free of those patterns. It's time for you to stand true to this new you. And don't get tempted because it's there, but you're not this person anymore. You've grown a lot. This relationship was meaningful and purposeful, and you grew a lot, and that was the purpose of it. Okay. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for watching. If you got anything out of this reading, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something that resonated, okay? And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And there's that little bell right next to it. You'll want to hit that bell and turn on all notifications because I do daily videos. I don't want you to miss out on any upcoming message because that message today just might be the message that you need to hear today. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Be blessed.